Hey everybody. So I've been seeing the YouTube made me do it tag go around, and honestly it was kind of difficult for me to sit down and figure out who influenced what purchase. Some things I knew immediately, and some things I knew it was influenced, but I wasn't sure by who, and I had to think about it for a minute. But these are the ones that I came up with. Excuse me, my hair's driving me crazy. But anyways, now in some cases it may not have been the exact shade, and I'll try to remember to notify you of that. Notify, whatever. I'll try to make sure that I let you know which ones were that shade, or maybe just that brand or that particular line. Because sometimes I got there and they didn't have the shade that was shown or something like that. Or sometimes if you're me and you are just kind of an addict, you got there and then you got distracted by another sparkly color. So, you know, it happens. So, I'm going to start off. The first thing was, now I saw this all over YouTube and I saw people raving about it. But the only memory that stuck in my mind for Jordana Best Extreme was the Bubblegum Princess, or Elise, or the Bubblegum Princess here on YouTube. So that was that. I only have one of these, but this is influenced by Miss Kristen 321. This is the e.l.f. Long Lasting Lustrous Eyeshadow. The color is Soiree, I do believe. And she did a review about these. Now, I cannot remember if she had this exact shade. This is the only one I bought. But she was saying that they were a dupe in formula for the Chanel Illusion d'Ombre. And I was like, okay, let's try that. So I grabbed that, and you can see I have a nice little dip in it. I vaguely recall Prissy from Prissyinpink also showing it, and she influences me too, so it's probably a combination of the two. The next one is from Melissa, or melmphs, here on YouTube, and this is the Wet n Wild Color Icon in the Silent treatment. And I like Wet n Wild shadows. I've bought several different versions and incarnations, but when she said that she had used one of these up and then repurchased it, I was like, oh, I have to have this. So there's that. The next ones are, you know, they should, instead of YouTube made me do it, they should just rename this tag The People I Blame. But anyway, the only reason I remember this is I did a video early on, and I said, and I blame you, whoever it was, and one of them that I was blaming was kristengehm, and that is her channel name here on YouTube. So the first one was, she did a Battle of the Taupes. And I thought that I had this color when she did that. I was like, I'm so sure I have that color. It's such a me color. And I looked and I didn't have it. So, of course, the next time I ordered from e.l.f., there it was. And this is Pebble. This is one of the Studio Single eyeshadows. And I actually use this more often to fill in my eyebrows, which I did today. And then she always uses Brulee as a highlight. Now, I don't use Brulee as a highlight often, but I do use it. I didn't realize that she was meaning Mac Brulee. I think maybe sometimes she uses Wet n Wild Brulee, but at the times that I was watching it, she was actually saying Mac Brulee, but it still influenced the purchase, and I picked up Wet n Wild Brulee. Okay, the next one is pinkiecharm. Her name is Irene. Her channel name was pinkiecharm. She doesn't make videos anymore. And she had all of those Physicians Formula shimmer strips, and I decided, and she did, she just, let's try that again. So she had like a bunch of them, and I was new to buying a bunch of makeup at the time. This was my first foray into drugstore makeup in a long, long time, and this was over a year ago. And I was looking at it, and so I decided that I would pick up the Physicians Formula. This is the Nude Eye Palette. Some people say it is a dupe for the Urban Decay Naked Palette. I wouldn't know about that, but I'm wearing that on my eyes today. But if you focus on this half, these four right here, you get good color pigmentation, you get good lid color, like this one here. Any of them work as a lid color, but if you wanted to put these three together, you know, like this one on the lid, this one in the crease, or this one on the lid and this one in the crease, you get the point. This is a good crease color too. And then over here you have a little liner. These over here I use as highlighters. Highlights. Inner corner, my nose is itching. But anyways, so that was influenced by pinkiecharm. And another thing influenced by pinkiecharm, now it wasn't this exact product, it's this color though. She said one thing she liked to do was do a pop of color liner, like a liquid liner, with a neutral eye. And she used Urban Decay Radium. I found this. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Liner Liquid Eyeliner in Indigo Blue, and it is a dead-on dupe for Urban Decay's Radium. So if you are looking for a cheaper and cruelty-free version, check this out. It can't hurt. It's a couple of dollars. But anyway, so there was that. The next thing I have is stuff that was influenced by Prissy, or Prissyinpink, here on YouTube. The first thing is Wet n Wild Single Shadow in Nutty. Before I went cruelty-free, she had been influenced by someone else, and she did a video about an eye combo, and it was Bad to the Bronze Maybelline Color Tattoo with this on top. And I had that, and I made the combo, and I really enjoyed it. Of course, that's long gone now. But any bronzy cream eyeshadow, that's all I mean, this is amazing. And of course, being Prissy, she has influenced a couple of blush purchases. This is Luminoso from Milani. It's one of their baked blushes. I think it's their most famous baked blush. And then Mellow Wine. This is directly, Prissy showed it and I went and found it. Okay, so real quick, I have 2 or 3 more. The first one is Sarai, or Sincerelysaraic, my friend here on YouTube. She showed all the Hard Candy Single and Loving It shadows, and I picked this one up as a result of that. This is Attraction. It's one of those, when I don't know what to put in my crease, I put this in my crease. And this is the e.l.f. Flawless Eyeshadow Quad in Golden Goddess. She showed this in a products that you don't hear about video. I don't know if that's exactly what it was called off the top of my head. And that was, she showed several of those particular quads. And officially speaking, my mother gave me money to pick up something for her and said I could have the change to buy something pretty. So officially, I bought it. Anyway, the last one I have is the one that has the most influences, and that is Georgette, or NYCGeorgette, here on YouTube. First things first, 100% pure coffee bean caffeine eye cream. I have seen her rave about this forever, and as soon as I ran out of my Bare Minerals, I needed eye cream, and this was the first one, only one that I even contemplated. The next thing, the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips Eyeliners. I picked up the ones for blue eyes. That's not specifically the ones that she had, but she said they were her favorite eyeliners, and I agree. The next one, she had Baked Oatmeal from the Baked collection of eyeshadow trios. I went to Big Lots and they didn't have it, but they did have Baked Spices, and so I picked that up directly as a result of Georgette. And then she's done a couple of looks with these. This is the Petal Pusher from Wet n Wild, and then Drinking a Glass of Shine, which is the Wet n Wild Matte Eye Palette, I Heart Matte Palette. And she was the definite driving force in making those choices. So that is the people I blame, or the YouTube made me do it tag. You guys have a great day, and why don't you, I tag you if you haven't done it. Bye.